for joining us. We are very excited to share with you guys. Let me just get, Sharon, you got recording and stuff going? Good.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. And let me get my chat and then I will be ready.
Can you?
Go ahead. Okay. That wasn't for me. All right. Let's see. Share screen number 2. Oh. Sharon, do we have my PowerPoint up?
Yes.
Sweet. All right. Well, my name is Doug, and I'm really glad you guys joined us tonight. Thank you for joining us. And we know your time's valuable. It's Friday night. We are going to be brief, but very exciting with this information we're going to share with you guys because we love it. We're a community of healthy people who are inspiring people to live healthy around the world. And tonight, excuse me, you're going to learn a little bit about how to maybe make a little bit of extra income with literally almost zero investment into it. Just a very small fee each year, a franchise fee. How to work at your own pace, work from home, work anywhere, and be fully supported by a team of people who mentor you and teach you the systems we use in our business. We're going to find out more about inspiring healthy living and some great products that are offered through our company, the Juice Plus company. And we're just really excited to share it with you. So you might wonder, maybe you haven't heard of Juice Plus. I know, some people have, some people haven't, but who is Juice Plus? Who are we? Well, Juice Plus, we're going to tell you a little bit about our products as we go, but the company, the Juice Plus company, is a world leader in plant-based nutrition. All of our products are plant-based, and not that we're all vegetarians or anything. We do have a lot of vegetarians in our community and some of our customers, but I'm not a vegetarian, but I know I need plants in my body, so having plant-based products is awesome because it makes me healthier. Juice Plus has a proven business model. Our company's been around a long time. And as you're going to learn tonight, there's some of us that have been doing this business for a long time. And we have systems in place that will lead to your success if you would choose to join us in this mission. And I keep saying that word mission over and over. It feels weird, but it's not. We are a mission-driven community. All great companies are like that. They know what their values are. They know what they're about. It's clear. And our mission is clear, and that is to inspire healthy living around the world. That's what we do. The other thing about our founder, Jay Martin, his vision was to create a stable and lasting company to help as many people as possible realize their dreams. Well, that's super. I mean, who doesn't want to realize their dreams? We're going to have some people on tonight sharing with you how they're realizing their dreams and how this company and this business is the vehicle that's allowing them to do that. We're committed to science. There's a lot of products out there that people can choose. What makes one better than the other? Is it price? Well, price is important. However, when it comes to your health, it's like putting gas in your car. If you could get gas, gas is going up. If you could buy gas at half price, but they're watering it down and they're putting a bunch of junk in it and it kind of messes your car up, you wouldn't do that to your car. And we don't want to do it to our bodies. So that's why we're very much about the science of our products and making sure we have incredible products. But then we go the next step and there's actually published research on what we have, and which shows you how effective it is and how good it is for you. And you know what? We have so many different people in this company. Everybody from doctors that are sharing Juice Plus to truck drivers sharing Juice Plus, you name it, athletes and moms and dads and former school administrators right here that have just found this to be so awesome that we do it. So also we are in over 20 countries. So this isn't some fly-by-night little company that's like hawking juice out of the back of somebody's car. We're in over 20 countries, guys, and you can have a business in all those different countries. So that's pretty cool. Now, all businesses aren't created equal. I mean, you know friends on Facebook that and Instagram that have other companies, not companies, but have other business opportunities, maybe home businesses, direct sales, things like that. And you're seeing more and more of that. Well, that's because the gig economy is a major deal, guys. People want a little side hustle. You might call it a side hustle, working from home, customer. You've heard business to business. We're like customer to customer marketing, affiliate marketing. You see people that are on Instagram that, and they give you a link. Hey, here's a link to this product that I love. That's just them endorsing a product, and they make a little tiny bit of money when you buy it through them. Well, this is similar to that, except it's more intentional and it's able to scale up to something a lot more significant for you, like it has for us. Um, let's see. It's a job, but it's a job that you can do with like time freedom. We got moms that are staying at home. It's very convenient for people that want time flexibility. And if you know any millennials, that's what they're really seeking. The last thing they want to do is get a job and like be in a cubicle and for 30 years. We used to think that was the way, right? You work a job, you're at the same one for 30 years, then you retire, and hopefully you live long enough to enjoy it. Well, that's not the way things are anymore. It's kind of like we can have our cake and eat it too. You know, you can work a job, you can build a business, but have free time to do the things you love and have control of your time. Baby boomers are loving this because it's another way to keep income coming in. Maybe Social Security isn't enough and you do this and you make a little bit of extra money. So it's like a new way to retire. My wife and I, we're in our early to mid 50s. We're getting older, but you know what? We don't ever intend on retiring because this business is so great and it's so flexible. We can just kind of keep working because we love it. It's fun. And another great thing about sharing this is everybody can use a little bit of extra money. Even if you only do a little bit and this is just a little side hustle for you, $500 can change a family's budget. It really makes a big difference. So everybody has different reasons why they do this business, what they love about it, just like everybody has different products that they love. So I'm going to have a few of my friends share what they love and what product they love and a little bit about their journey in this business. So first up, I'm going to have Michelle Fletcher. Michelle, welcome. Please share with us.
Hey, Doug. Thank you for having me, seriously. So first, I'm going to share my favorite products. And here they go. The fruits, the vegetables, and the berries. Because guess what? 10 years ago, when I was introduced to Juice Plus, that was the foundation I started with. And it was like the simplest thing and continues to be the simplest thing I do every day. I get 30 fruits and vegetables first thing in the morning just by popping these capsules. And then I get my kids to get theirs for free. So that's awesome. So that is my favorite, and I will not go a day without it. So like I mentioned, I was introduced to Juice Plus 10 years ago. And I'm so grateful that Sharon, Doug's wife, spoke to me that day. We met outside of our gym, and what she didn't know was that I was reeling from the recession of 2008. We had 2 homes. Both of them were in foreclosure. One was an investment property. One was our personal home. I had lost my job. I had been out of work for a year, and I have a corporate background. I come from the IT field. I've worked in that area for over 10 years. And so to be at home now with 2 little kids really kind of rocked my world. But I've always had down deep inside that I've always been independent, always made my own or wanted to feel like secure in being able to provide for myself alongside my husband. And so when Sharon introduced Juice Plus to me, I was like, wow, that's really interesting, because I can't believe there's a way to get fruits and vegetables in capsules or gummies, and my kids love them. But what really got my attention was when she said, I like to help stay-at-home moms make an additional income. And Lord, was I looking for a way to make an additional income at that point. So I was open to listening to more, and she just gave me some education, and I was just like, wow, this is amazing, because I was trying to figure out a way I could be at home with my 2 kids under 3 years old and make some extra money without having to go into the workplace. And it was the answer. So I look back and I didn't know what I had at the time. I just knew the amazing products were awesome. And I was sharing with people anyway, despite being a part of the business. But I also knew that I wanted to find a way to make some additional income. And I was like ecstatic because Doug talked about making an extra $500 a month, right? My first month, because I just was sharing with so many people and moving so quickly, I made over $500 my first month. And it was just like, oh my gosh, like, do you know, to go from not having an income myself for over a year to accomplishing the fact that I made over $500 just from sharing something that I thought was amazing anyway, it truly changed my life. And so now I have been a part of this business for 10 years. I'm in a leadership position. I am one level away from the top of the business plan. And I have been able to be at home with my family and be a present stay-at-home mom and bring in a significant income for the past 10 years. So I'm super grateful that Sharon took the time to share with me. And now I get to pass that on to so many other women and also men that have joined me on this mission to help inspire healthy living around the world. So I say, take a look, take a serious look at this if you are interested, because it could truly change your life like it did mine.
Wowzer. Thank you, Michelle. And Michelle is just, she's amazing. She's passionate and she is rocking it in this business. We're just so glad she's a part of what we're doing. I want to shift over now to Denzel. Denzel's got a really great story. He's a great guy. Denzel, please, let's hear from you.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Let's see here. Where did I start? I jumped on. Well, I was notified of Juice Plus in 2019 through Dr. Nalani, Dr. Nalani Valentine. I was on a path to finding out what was going on with the whole food industry because I had seen What the Health and I was shocked beyond my wildest imagination. And what really made me commit to Juice Plus was recognizing that, okay, I could be growing my own food. There's this product that has all these studies. And yeah, I could definitely benefit from that because I can't feed my big body with just plants. I felt like that were coming out from the grocery store. But coming to find out, Juice Plus was a little bit more than just the product. It was the community that it provided, like Doug, Miss Michelle, Dr. Nalani, and literally thousands, 100,000 people all over the world that I get to connect with. You know, it's also like allowed for me to have a lifestyle of flexibility. And that's just for me just starting 2 months ago. I could say I've been consistently working this business. The Omega Blend, that's one of my favorite ones because me having a plant-based diet it's kind of hard to get everything in. And I really want to own my own garden. That's the end goal because I do architecture, do a lot of building. I'm really fixated on sustainable solutions that can make, just life easy. And being a part of the Juice Plus community, it kind of gives me that catalyst and also that the testing ground also for understanding what people are truly seeking for their health, because you get to connect with so many people through sharing this gift that Juice Plus is. And like I said, I've been a part of this for 3 going on 3 months, and it's literally like my life shifted. The first promotion that I had, like I felt like I had more freedom to move about because I had another stream of revenue coming in. I'm only 26 years old. I'm just jumping off my architectural career. Before COVID-19 hit, I'm literally on the draft boards, about to get drafted for an NFL team. I was coming off a torn Achilles, and so much was going on, But Juice Plus allowed me to like be still and like in the rough waters and find my ground really well in my life. And I big up that to like the community that I'm connected to and all the people that that I get to talk to. It's just constant good information in my ears that I'm getting coached, mentored about. And I can't be more thankful about that, let alone the product. Like the product is amazing. The shakes, like you mix the shakes with some strawberries and whatever else, like I'm gonna just leave it at that because I can talk all day about it.
That's awesome. Thank you, Denzel, for sharing. I love that perspective. You know, he's new, he's young, he's exciting. He's a serious athlete. Like he said, he played football in college. He's unfortunately had an injury that who knows? I mean, you don't know where the path is going to lead, Denzel. And you know what I love about Denzel is that we do have a lot of coaching and mentoring in this community. And since Denzel has been a lifelong athlete, he understands the role that coaches play in a person's life. You know, so he's very open to teaching and teachable, we like to call it. And that's causing him to have a lot of success and to move up and to be able to get himself into a position to make more money with this and make a significant income. I don't know what's going to happen in the future because, like he said, he's into architecture and building, and he's does that professionally. And I just love the way you can integrate both of them. These two very different careers and passions he has, but he can do both. So that's pretty cool. We like to say whether you do a little or a lot, you're a blessing on our team. So this company doesn't have quotas. We don't have requirements of what you have to do. So it's not like Denzel joins the team and we say, Denzel, you're doing too much at architecture. We need you selling more Juice Plus. It's not like that. Denzel can go at his own pace. He can run fast or he can run slow, but I'm gonna do my best to keep up. That was probably a bad analogy with a college athlete, but you know, you guys get the point. All right, we're gonna move on. Thanks again, Denzel. We're gonna move over to my awesome wife, Sharon, and she's just amazing. And I'm looking forward to hearing her. You guys will love it.
Hi guys. I just love Denzel. He's so awesome, and he's really only been with us a couple months, but you could just hear his heart and how this community's really touched him. He's been plugging into all that we have to offer, and he's just loving it. And that's really how we all kind of began, and it just kind of snowballs into something you love. And I love hearing from Michelle because my mission is to help other mommies be able to stay home with their kids and contribute a significant income. And she is someone who's been able to do that. So my dreams are always coming true when that happens. So I've been with the Juice Plus company for 21 years. And I also love that Denzel mentioned the complete shake. Like Michelle, I would never want to do without the fruits, veggies, and the berries. You couldn't take that away from most of us. But we also are what's called complete maniacs. We love the complete. It's a way to have a really healthy meal, like one of the healthiest meals you can have, or to make a meal healthier, to round out a meal. It's a lot of plants with good plant protein, 13 to 14 grams of protein in just a single packet. And then good fiber. You know, with any of our Juice Plus products, we get the plumbing and everything moving. You know, I won't go into details, but everything becomes very regular. So the complete is one of those tools for that. And also just, you know, we need a lot of plant fiber because a lot of people are constipated. A lot of people, there's like $30 million in laxatives spent a year in America. So that's pretty sad. It's the sad American diet. I keep saying things I don't really mean to say. But anyway, I love the complete and I make lots of things. Oh, it did melt a little bit while I was sitting here, but you can make little things with the complete that are, like I said, make them healthier, gluten-free and stuff like this. So this is the fudge I made. And it is melting a little bit because I had it sitting out while Denzel was talking. But we have healthy recipes like that we share. And so once I make something like this, what I usually would feel if I bought real fudge, I would be sick, right? Because I always eat too much anyway. But that when you make it in a healthy way, you at least don't feel as sick. You might feel bad for eating so much, but you don't feel as sick. Anyway, okay, so I started sharing Juice Plus very naturally. I was a high school guidance counselor. I thought I had the perfect job. You know, I went back to school even to get a second master's for that pigeonhole job. Like this is where I was going to be for the rest of my life. And, you know, there were some things about it, though, that were a little disappointing. I wasn't actually counseling people. That was the major disappointment. I was doing credit checks. I was changing schedules. I just saw I need the fudge recipe. And I was doing things like that were really more administrative, you know? And so it wasn't like actual counseling, which I had gone to school for, peer counseling teacher and social worker were actually counseling the kids. So I felt like I wasn't really making the impact or helping people like I wanted to. So when the Juice Plus business came along, it really was just my excitement for the product. So I got some customers, but then eventually I started to get team like Michelle. And so then I'm helping kind of mentor people. And that became more of a counseling kind of relationship where you're bouncing off each other, you know, talking about life and stuff like that and working our way up the compensation plan and just going through personal growth, and it's all combined. You know, we have lots of great education, whether it's about nutrition or speaking or personal growth or business, or taxes. We were just talking about that earlier, and what a great tax write-off. But there's just so much to saying yes for $52. It only costs $52 to be in a $16 billion company. It's pretty amazing. And so I've been able to see lots of dreams realized through this company. For me, before I had been dropping my child off to my mother-in-law and my father-in-law. And so that was a real downside of having a job that I had to report to. And besides having to dress up and stuff like that, I didn't really appreciate that either. But so I love being home with the kids and being able to make a significant income. I've always wanted to have my cake and eat it too. And so this has been a way to do that. And so also the amount of money that I could have made as a guidance counselor is nowhere near the unlimited potential of this business. And so we've been able to replace my salary many times over. And it's just a lot more fulfilling. You know, people actually know my name and know that I've actually helped contribute to their lives. Where before it was just, I was helping make sure, you know, American history was taken or math or whatever. So I'm just so glad I wake up with passion and purpose even after 21 years. How does that happen? It's a great business, great company. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Awesome. Thanks, Sharon. And thanks for everybody for sharing. You know, as you can see, they were sharing a little bit about their business experience, but they're also sharing about some products, you know, and products are so important when you're starting a business because not all the products are created equal. You know, the products are like the centerpiece of a business. It's why we're so passionate. We're passionate about the products, but also we're passionate about helping people. And I love that Sharon shared that, how, I mean, that's what I get so excited about is the fact that she loves bringing mommies home. I love just helping people make some extra money and have hope and control over their lives. Okay. But the products are super important because without a good product, like I said, there's other businesses out there. If you want to do a home-based business, there's a bunch of them. You know, friends that are doing it. They'll be glad to have you join them in their business. The thing is, though, each business is unique. Well, ours is number one. Let me talk about the products. You know, we're a focused product line. You know, some companies have like a catalog and you're thumbing through. I think on page 13, we sell like a special toothbrush or, you know, stuff like that. And it's like ours are all plant-based food products that help people get healthy. Okay, we meet essential nutritional needs. It's the best of whole food plant-based nutrition. We didn't get into, there's a lot more details and science that we could share on another Zoom about our products, but it's really great. It's very close to nature, minimally processed. Just amazing the way our products are made. And here's the deal breaker, okay? Because even with our products, fruits and vegetables, there's other products out there that are copycats of us. But what's different? We have over 40 clinical studies that have been done from leading hospitals and universities, places like MD Anderson Cancer Center, University of Florida, Yale University. I mean, there's over 40 of them. It's worldwide. And research, and we're not just talking about like, oh yeah, this magazine article says that berries are good for you. I'm talking about research studies where they take the fruits, veggies, and berries, and there's a double-blind, placebo-controlled study where they give it to people. They don't even know if they're taking Juice Plus or placebo. The guys giving it to them don't know if what's their, you know, it's all totally controlled. After the results are done, it's then reviewed by a board of doctors who say this was good and this is legitimate and it was done well. Then they publish it in a journal and it's read by other professionals. That's the way the medical system works, the way research works. And we have over 40 of those. And it's amazing the stuff we do. Things like better skin, better circulation, repairing DNA, less systemic inflammation. And if you know about how the body works and health works, things like systemic inflammation and stuff like that, I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, that's really like hurting a lot of people because of some of the lack of great nutrition. So our quality is awesome. In addition to the fact that we have those studies, we also bring in a third-party organization called NSF to evaluate that the product is pure. Okay, what's on the label is in the product, and then they test what's on the label to make sure it's in the product, and then what's in the product is on the label. And that's pretty awesome. And they test every batch of Juice Plus that's made. And even for Olympians and people like Denzel, NFL players and stuff, we even have NSF Plus Sport certification for like $5 more or something on your order. And that means they tested the actual batch that you're getting. All right. So it's pretty cool stuff. All right. So as you know, you heard some stories, you know, maybe you can relate to them. Maybe there's somebody that the stories resonate with you. Even if you didn't relate 100% to what you heard tonight, you know, I bet there's somebody in your life that could relate. I mean, think about it. There's people that it would relate to. For me, my story is a little different, yet kind of similar. You know, I was a school administrator. I saw Sharon building this business over the years, but like many guys, I kind of had my head down trying to climb up the ladder. And I wasn't worried about like a home business. I didn't think there was a lot of potential in that. So I was climbing the ladder. I went from the classroom to being a school administrator. Then I ran a college program, and it was rewarding. I loved what I did. But it also meant that I left the house at 7 a.m. and sometimes I get home at 7 p.m. I was killing myself. And there was only so high I could go. I was hitting the ceiling, and I wasn't going to be able to go any higher, you know? And that's frustrating. That's the excitement to me, is the excitement of building and being entrepreneurial and creating programs and raising student achievement and stuff, you know? So I did all that stuff. But something was lacking. Something that really exposed it was just seeing Sharon build this business and have success. And then I come home and she's still in her jammies, you know, and like she's making more money than I am. I'm like, what the heck? So I went to the convention when she was getting a promotion. I learned more about the company. I met people in the company. I met doctors. I met the president of the company. And then I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. You know, this company actually rewards you for just sharing with people and caring for people. So I'm like, what the heck, let's do it. So, I mean, I got more involved. We were able to grow and not only replace Sharon's income, but my own income. So I retired early. I've been doing this full time. This is the only thing her and I do, and we love it. So think about it. You know, we're growing a business by simply talking to people, discovering their needs or their desires, and offer them a solution with either healthy products or maybe a franchise if it would help them. So think about it. What circles are you in? You know, what friends or loved ones might benefit from either the health benefits of this, or maybe a little bit of extra money, or maybe some hope of building a business. You know what I mean? You probably know some people. If it's not you, it might be somebody you know. So what are you looking for, you know, in life? Is it fulfillment? Is it more money? Is it time freedom? Is it a community of like-minded people? Because we have thousands of people we love, and we get to talk about all this exciting stuff with. People join us for different reasons, just like, you know, but the common thing we have is that we're all just regular people from different walks of different walks of life that are sharing from our heart with the people that we care about. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to kind of land the plane here, but if you have a question, by the way, put it in the chat. I see Sharon put a fudge recipe in there. If you need the complete, get with the person that invited you. You can order some complete and make that fudge. It's awesome, by the way. But if you have a question, put it in the chat. If you're wondering, you know, I promise other people are wondering too. Okay. All right. So I love it. You know that we love it. The business model allows for unlimited growth. I told you before, there's no quotas or anything weird like that. It's a stable and lasting company. And that's the last thing I want to end with, is that we've talked about our products. We talked about doing the business and how we share and things like that. But our company is literally 50 years old. Before health products, they were doing other innovative products like water filtration and smoke detectors and things like that. There was a time when people weren't drinking a lot of water. I mean, when I was growing up, it wasn't like you're drinking water. You just drank it from the faucet, you know. But water filtration, smoke detectors, there was a time when there wasn't smoke detectors in every home, and our company was distributing those. So the company's been around for 50 years. It's stable, it's lasting. It's not some fly-by-night company like some of these other things you see come along. We've been around, and it's awesome. So I want to ask you guys if maybe there's you know, a next step for you with us. You know, you can, a couple of options. Number one, you can try these products for yourself. You can even make fudge like Sharon was having. I'm going to have some fudge right after this. Or you could decide that you want to partner with us for just $52. Like Sharon said, this is like a $17 billion company. Our sales are almost $1 billion a year now, and we're in over 20 countries. You can build a business in any of those countries. It's amazing. So you partner with us for just $52 a year for a franchise fee. You can buy the products from yourself then and make your retail sales profit, and then begin sharing this with your family and friends. You know, whatever route you choose, you know, just make sure you get back with that person that invited you. Because they care about you enough to invite you here, you know. So if we have any questions, people are loving the recipe. Well, that's great. Well, guys, I just want to thank you for coming on. It's been an honor to share with you. And gosh, if we don't have any questions, yeah, Nathaniel's saying it's 17 billion. And you know what, Nathaniel, what's really interesting, the Juice Plus company has sold 17 billion over the years, but that's over a long time. But I got a bigger number for you. And that is each year in the health and wellness industry, there's like, I think it's like either 4 or 7, it's $4 trillion. $4 trillion are spent on health and wellness. It's a great industry. It's awesome. And you know, I just looked at my picture and I realized I got a picture of the Tower Garden over my left shoulder. And that's another one of our products we didn't share about, by the way. You can grow food at home too. I grow so much lettuce, but we're not even going to bother with that right now. We'll do another event for that. But yeah, this is a great opportunity, because in the market, there's money already. There's going to be 4 trillion spent on health and wellness this year. And there's 7 billion people in the world. So, I mean, I'm no mathematician, but I like those odds, and it's working for us. It really is. And if you work your business, it'll grow like a business. If you just want to just kind of chill and go slow, that's cool too. There's no pressure. Whether you do a little or a lot, you're a blessing in this community, and we would love to have you. The person that invited you would love to have you. I'm not sure what to say. Wanda, yeah, Sharon, we'll figure that out, Wanda. If you don't want to lose touch, you can reach out to one of us that are on here, maybe to Sharon, because she's kind of the main leader. She's my boss. And yeah, I'm reading Nathaniel's chat now. I'm gonna stop reading the chat and I'm gonna say good night. Sharon, why don't we stop the recording?